Good evening, everybody. I'm host Club Brother, the Club That Was Sports. We're coming to you live right here in Leesburg, Virginia, Loudoun County area. Today, legends, I'll talk to you guys about the fact that Alistair Overeem got his lip nearly off his face when he lost to Jersey. When he lost, by the way, a brutal knockout by Jerison Hill. That is. Talk to you guys about that. Patriots 21 home game win streak loss, and the Chiefs got their revenge. By the way, they defeated the Patriots 24-16. And the bowl games I'm going to announce for sure, just a short bit, and also tell you guys which teams are going to the semifinals and who are going to face each other for sure. So I'm gonna get to it right now, ladies. So get ready, everybody. Get ready. So you got LSU to Oklahoma. They're gonna face each other at the Peach Bowl. You got a Clemson versus Ohio State, the Fiesta Bowl. You will have Memphis versus Penn State at the Cotton Bowl. Memphis versus Cotton Bowl. That is Notre Dame versus Iowa State at the Camping World Bowl. Buffalo versus Charlotte 49ers at the Bahamas Bowl. USU versus Kent State at the Frisco Bowl. CMU versus San Diego State at the New Mexico Bowl. Liberty versus Georgia Southern at the Liberty versus Georgia Southern at the Cure Bowl. SMU versus FAU at the Boca Raton Bowl. IIU we're taking on Arkansas State. Yeah. IIU we'll be taking on Kent State. The IIU versus IIU, FIU versus Arkansas State we'll take each other at the Camellia Bowl. Boise State versus Washington at the Vegas Bowl. Appalachian State versus UAB at the New Orleans Bowl. UCF versus Marshall at the Gasparilla Bowl. Hawaii versus BYU at the Hawaii Bowl. LA Tech versus Miami at the Independence Bowl. Pittsburgh versus EMU at the Quick Lane Bowl. West Kentucky versus West Michigan at the First Responder Bowl. Mississippi State versus Louisville at the Music City Bowl. California versus Illinois at the Red Box Bowl. Florida versus UVA at the Orange Bowl. New Year's Eve, you will have Virginia Tech versus Kentucky at the Belk Bowl. FSU versus Arizona State at the Sun Bowl. You will also have West Kentucky at the Kennesaw State. Yeah, Kennesaw State, that is. You will have Navy versus Kansas State at the Liberty Bowl. Wyoming versus Georgia State at the Arizona Bowl. Utah versus Texas at the Alamo Bowl. And then starting 2020 will be Minnesota versus Auburn at the Outback Bowl. Michigan versus Bama at the Citrus Bowl. Oregon versus Wisconsin at the Northwestern Mutual, the Rose Bowl, that is. Georgia versus Baylor at the Sugar Bowl. Boston College at Cincinnati at the Birmingham Bowl. The Gator Bowl will be Indiana versus Tennessee. Ohio versus Nevada at the famous Idaho Potato Bowl. USM versus Tulane at the Armed Forces Bowl. Lending Tree Bowl will be University of Louisiana taking on Miami, Ohio at the Lending Tree Bowl. And then the college football title game will be January 13th, everybody. Your top two games for today, top two games for the four seeds will be LSU versus Oklahoma at the Peach Bowl, and then Clemson versus Ohio State at the Fiesta Bowl. You'll see Auburn versus Minnesota at the Outback Bowl. Auburn Alabama versus Michigan at the Citrus Bowl, Oregon versus Wisconsin at the Rose Bowl, Georgia versus Baylor at the Sugar Bowl as well. So those legends are your bowl mania games for college football, and a lot will be on the line for that. So that's all you guys can know for now. Also, just another news that Alistair Overeem's lip his top lip was nearly came off his kid face, and he had to get stitches on it, and that did not look good at all. That did not look good. So hopefully he gets well, gets treatment that he needs, because that got ugly. I'll tell you, that got really ugly. So that right there did not surprise anybody, not for a bit. And well, that's all I got for that, ladies and gents. That's all I got. So that's all you need to know. Now, another news I do want to address, by the way, that Luke Hart, Luke Harper, Sin Cara, and the Ascension, they've been released from WWE as we speak. It was announced earlier today that Luke Harper, the Ascension, Connor Victor, and Sin Cara, they have now been released by the WWE for good. Wishing the best of their future endeavors. So who knows what's next for them? And well, that's all I got. That's all I have for that, ladies and gents. That's all you need to know just for now. Also, the Evo 42 results. You saw Jake St. Patrick defeat Project Monix. Elena Black defeats Blair Onyx. Kevin Lee Davidson defeats Dan the Dad. Jake Lander and Gnarls Garvin defeat Joey O'Reilly and Jordan Perry to win the 0-1 USA Tag Team titles. Colby Carino defeats Sean Maluda. Eddie Kingston defeats Anthony Gutierrez. Joe Gates defeats Andrew Everett. Retro AG Anthony Green and Harvard Vile defeated Josh Briggs and Babatune by disqualification. Brandon Vig defeats Adrian Alanis. Arturo Ruiz defeats Timothy Thatcher. Renee Gonzalez defeats Shotzi Blackheart in a no DQ match. Kurt Stein defeats Matt Seidel or Evan Bourne. Davey Vega and Matt Fitchett, they are the new Evolve Tag Team champs. Walter defeats Josh Briggs in a non-title match. Mike, and that's all there is for the Evolve 142 results just for now. And nothing more to be said about that, ladies and gents. Also, the selection show. You guys may have seen it earlier today. You had LSU, Ohio State, Clemson, Oklahoma, Georgia, Oregon, Baylor, Wisconsin, Florida, Penn State, Utah, Auburn, Alabama, Michigan, Notre Dame, Iowa, Memphis, Minnesota, Boise State, Appalachian State, Cincinnati, USC, Navy, UVA, and Oklahoma State. Those are your selection show results right there, and that's all there is to it just for now. And nothing more to be said. Others I do want to address, by the way, that the Chiefs, they got revenge on the Patriots by defeating them 24-16, by the way, and made a bit of a brutal loss for the Patriots, by the way. That ends their 21 home game win streak. So the Patriots, they're in a lot of trouble right now, and things do not look good. So that's all I'm going to have for that, and nothing more to be said. So that's all the news I have for that, ladies and gents. There are more live updates and breaking news for that for sure. And that's all you need to know just for now. Also, I want to address this, by the way, that as many of you guys know, that 21-year-old rapper Juice WRLD has died of a seizure at an airport. That is, thoughts prayers go to his family members, his fans, and his loved ones, viewers, and subscribers of this tragic loss of Juice WRLD. I know this is tough out there, but you never know another person's going to be going through. So thoughts works out to Juice WRLD, this horrific loss due to a seizure. So that's all the news I got for that. So nothing more to be said. And well, that's going to do it right there. Send your condolences out to Juice WRLD family members and his fans and loved ones in this tragic loss of Juice WRLD. And please do so by any means necessary if you can. So that's what I'm going to have for that. Also, by the way, I want to let you know on this that Snoop Dogg, he's in NHL 2K20. It's a big news, really big news. So it's a big surprise to everybody. So that's all you need to know just for that. And nothing more to be said. So that's all there is to it. Also, by the way, that Tito Ortiz took out Alberto Del Rio Alberto El Patron by rear naked choke last night. Those of you guys seen it, you can check it out. Good fight, by the way, and that's all you need to know for now. Don't forget next week that at UFC 245 you will see Kamaru Usman take on Colby Covington next week. Don't miss out on that. Your big opportunity, your chance, must see, must watch. So don't miss out on that, ladies and gents. Ladies and gents, can do it there for the Cool Level Sports World. Please be sure to like, subscribe to the Cool Level Sports World YouTube channel, Facebook by any means necessary. Please share some of your comments with your reaction with the results of Alistair Overeem getting his lip coming off. Let me know about the comment section some of your thoughts, your condolences out to him, and that brutal loss he sustained. Let me know about the comment section. I just want to address that. Also, what you think of Luke Harper, Sin Cara, and the Ascension being released from WWE? Let me know in the comment section. Reaction, what your thoughts about that as well. I want to say happy birthday to Dwight Howard and Robin Reed and Ivory and all the others. Happy birthday wishes out to them as well. Tell me think of LSU taking on Oklahoma at the Peach Bowl. What you think of Clemson versus Ohio State at the Fiesta Bowl? Let me know in the comment section. I will definitely respond and address to that for sure. Let me know if you think it's going to win, and let me know if you think it's going to face you in the college football title game on January 13th. Let me know in the comment section. I will definitely respond and address to that as well. And that's all I have for that, ladies and gents, just for now. What you think of the Chiefs getting revenge on the Patriots, by the way, defeating the 24-16, that having the Patriots in there have the home game, 21 home game win streak collapse? Let me know about in the comment section. I would definitely respond and address that just for now. Till breaking news, straight up live updates, web storylines, and a whole lot more in the Close Out Sports web Facebook page and YouTube channel by any means necessary. Be sure to send me comments with your reaction, your thoughts on it, and that's all the news I got for that. And nothing more to it. So take care, you guys. You guys have a good night. Bye bye.